Wait. He's what? He stopped. Sergei. You. Everybody's ganging up on him. Oh crap. Is that the model he used before? That looks mad. What the hell? Wait a minute. Wait, whoa. Oh, that's the reconnaissance? It looks different. Everything is all illegal now. Worm. Treble. So he's not playing. Partner data. When we get root, everything is like, wow, man. So basically, this fight is no joke. All right. Yeah, everybody's gonna gang up on him now. Nice, I like that. Can I get out of there anytime soon? We're gonna own this guy. Legal parts or no legal parts? He's gonna die. Man. The only thing I don't like about when it's like a 3-on-1 or something, they take a lot longer to kill because they always somehow make the handicappers have more health, like they have more health than you, or something to that degree. But he's still getting owned pretty damn bad. Everybody's just jumping around like idiots. I'm the only one who's just chilling. He's dead now. Ouch. Yay! We win! Heart attack! Ah, heartburn! I've deceived you. I've been following the orders of another. You betrayed me for Eliza, haven't you? You want Rahu for yourself. I don't work for Eliza or you, nor do I want to keep Rahu for myself. It does not belong to anyone, nor should it be tampered with. Rahu is a dangerous entity. We must stop it before it evolves. So a Pokemon? It's a Pokemon now? My main objective was to bring someone here who could stop Rahu. What kind of nonsense is that? I don't care what your goals are. So you're a double agent. Very cool. Scoundrel. I won't forgive you for this. I won't. There's nothing you can do to stop me. Not in a state you're in. Give up. Give up! A worthless scoundrel like you telling me to give up? Me? The great Oboro? Probably stop yelling before I wake up my dog. You think you can get away? I'll crush you all. Just you wait. I'll dive in Rahu and crush you all. This is not gonna go so well. Oh god. The redesign isn't complete, yeah. Like, cause Rahu looks pretty messed up. And it looks like they're trying to give him like muscle tissue or something. They're trying to make it between normal, like, what? Do you know what the consequences are? You have to retreat. So, let me get this straight. He's controlling Rahu now. And to me, it seems that they tried to give him muscles and stuff like that. Like, tried to reconfigure his body really bad. Let's see. It's Rahu 2 now. It looks so weird. Like, wow. Everything is unknown. Well, let's see what we got going here. And its stage looks a little different too. Something tells me Rahu's not playing. So. Ah! How is it when I wanted the Sword Storm to work before it couldn't? I failed miserably, and it was a Rahu 1, and now it's a Rahu 2, and I'm actually owning it. But, well, it is Marshall there, so I guess that kind of makes sense. Ow. Ow. Ooh, that was close. Ow. Ow. Die, Rahu. Ooh, one. Really? You die now. That can't be. Rahu. They refused to listen to me. How could it reject me? How did I lose? Rahu cannot be controlled by anyone. When Boro died, Rahu's strength was drained as it tried to eject Boro from its system. So, okay. If it's still too strong, the idea of controlling him is just impossible. And it's gone. At least Sergei's on a good side now. Long time no see. Sergei. How have you been, Captain Miller? What's the board doing? Why is Sergei with you? What's going on here? Sergei fought alongside of us. He defeated a Boro. What happened? So Marshall, where's Rahu now? It escaped. Escaped? A Boro tried to dive into Rahu, but it didn't seem like Rahu liked it, so it rejected him and flew away. Diving into Rahu? What? Sergei, what's going on? I'll explain it in detail, Captain Mira. But let's go to a different room. Please follow me. Okay. Oh, cool. Another cool looking area. Let's look the back. Like, wow, man. Where are we? Belong to our leader who passed away not too long ago. Z's leader? Yes. Someone here needs to hear my leader's final words. This is why I brought you to this place. Someone? Who? Who is it? Please listen. These are my leader's final words. Silva, you'll never know how proud I am that you've come so far. Hey, how does he know your name? That voice, is it? It's my dad. What? The Z Syndicate's leader is really Silva's dad? Let me continue playing the message. If you're listening to this message, that means Rahu has returned, and now time is short. I wish that I could have been here to see you, to fight with you in his final glorious moment. However, if you are hearing this, it also means my time has come, and I am gone from this world. I have given my loyal friend, Sergei, details on your mission. Trust him as if you would have trusted me. You do not have much time left. Give Sergei the watch I gave you to care for so long ago. With the power contained in that watch, you can defeat Rahu. I failed you as a father in life, and my final wish in death is nothing but a fool's errand. I'm sorry, son. That was his final message. The watch. My dad told me to keep it on at all times, never to take it off. He said it over and over, and I promised him so many times, then he left me. Silva, Sergei, what's going on? Like you and Roy, I learned about the outside world when I became a Class S commander. Though you disappeared right after you found out about it. Sergei, why did you leave without telling us? Because I met my boss. You mean Z's boss. When I found out about the outside world, I became curious. I wanted to explore it. And there, I met my boss. I was surprised to discover somebody living in the outside world. And he asked me, why are you here? And I told him that I wanted to know the truth about the outside world. When he asked, is there something you need to protect? And I said yes. Marsha, my sister, you were the one I wanted to protect. Sergei. We spoke for some time, discussing life in our dome and outside. Finally, he asked me, do you want to protect this world from annihilation? Annihilation? Yes, I have to admit, I really didn't understand his question. But I could not see in his eyes that he was very serious indeed. I stopped to think. I said yes. Then he said, as long as you remain in your world, you will never see the truth. The truth lies in darkness. If you discover an inconsistency in your perfectly ordered world where all things are controlled, anything that cannot be explained, come see me again, and I may be able to help you. Tell no one that we met. Tell no one what we have discussed. With that, we parted ways. I thought about what he said, but I couldn't find any inconsistencies. Ooh. That's because there are none. Roy, be quiet and listen. Continue, Sergei. Did she just blush there? Then, suddenly, I found it. It was right in front of me from the start. When I returned home, I saw my sister waiting for me, and it struck me. The inconsistency, that single, unexplainable thing, it was Marcia. Her special power. Her strange power was a gift, and my late parents, they were suffering. To all appearances, Marcia is an ordinary girl. And yet, the kids teased her, the scientists poked and prodded, and still they learned nothing. Marcia didn't want to go, but the researchers forced her, kicking and screaming. So that's why Marcia hated the Robo researchers. I found out what they did to Marcia at the research center. It wasn't science, it was torture. They said that all people are created equal, but my sister's power stole equality from her. If this isn't an inconsistency, then what is? How did I go so long without questioning this? I couldn't wait. Once I seen the inconsistency clearly, I had to leave, to meet that man again. I told him about Marcia, and then he said, in order to understand, you must know everything. And he told me the real truth, something that even most S-Class commanders do not know. I keep calling it S-Class because it sounds more, I don't know, easier to say. The real truth. What do you mean? You're all aware that centuries ago, Rahu nearly wiped out the human race. Yeah, we were told that Rahu annihilated all of the domed cities that people lived in except for ours. You were never told the truth about the outside world. You believed we lived in domes up here. Well, yeah, I mean, where else would we live? We lived free in the outside world. We lived in vast cities in the open air. And Rahu destroyed all of that. Really? Originally, humans didn't live in domed cities. We lived outside. The outside world was our home. Rahu destroyed all of our cities centuries ago. The few who survived, they found an area that had minimal damage in. With the help of that Robo technology, they built a dome to create a livable environment. We had heard about that. We thought people always lived inside these domes. You are correct, but there is still more that you do not know. Dome builders left Rahu inoperative in the outside world before they sealed themselves in. It sounds like you're saying we deliberately chose to live in a cage, like animals. That's right. The dome protects us, but it also keeps us trapped. Caged. You said Rahu was inoperative, so how did we stop Rahu last time? Rahu possessed no form of its own. It was more like a spirit than a living creature. No, that doesn't make any sense. It looked like a custom Robo. I'll explain that later. Let me continue though. Originally, Rahu was invisible, formless, but still physical, capable of inflicting damage. We couldn't see it, but it was a real creature, and it evolved rapidly. Evolved? Not in a traditional sense, but yes, that's correct. Rahu has two fundamental behaviors. The first is to acquire new targets, in this case, us. Once it identifies its prey, Rahu destroys it, swiftly and utterly. It appropriates any useful abilities its victim possessed, anything it has not countered before. Then, like a chrysalis, it goes dormant, awakens with new skills, and continues its hunt. So basically, Rahu has the ability to continuously adapt when it kills and destroys its victims. Metamorphosis. I guess it really is evolving. It targets a creature with abilities it doesn't have and steals them. Then it turns into a pupa, rests for a bit, and then changes into an even scarier monster? It's pretty accurate, Harry. Yeah, it's about the size of it. That's just a secondary behavior, though. Its primary function is to